What's going on, guys? Your boy RedpillCanuck back again with another YouTube video. Shout out to the Canuck Squad for being involved and being active on this YouTube channel. And of course, today's episode is sponsored as always by RedpillCanuck.com. Our daily pill where we get our news articles and all that fun stuff. And of course, majority of our videos are on here. So if you're falling behind, we got this here for your viewing pleasure. Check out RedpillCanuck.com. And of course, if you're listening on alternative platforms, shout out to everybody on good old Spotify and Apple Podcast. Stand up, Team Podcast, stand up. Hit the follow button if you haven't already. And if you're on YouTube right now, hit the like button on the way in and subscribe if you haven't already. Now, of course, today is good old Money Monday. Yes, the day we think about our wallets and not about tail. Now, we missed Money Monday last week. And, of course, it was President's Day. So, your boy had to take a day off. Why not? Bruh. Anyway. Listen, if the president could take a day off and good old banks can take the day off, then your boy could take a day off too. Now, today's episode, we're going north of the border. Yep, we're going to good old Canada. I wish I had a Canadian soundbite here, but yeah, we'll give Canada a round of applause. Now, here's the deal. Now, we all know everybody is going through money stress. And I warned you guys, and if you could actually check on my past videos, it proves my point. I warned you guys before 2023 started that 2023 was going to be one of those years where you're all going to be stressing about money. And I prepared you guys. I told you guys what you can do to reduce that stress. Now, apparently a study was done about good old Canadians. Canadians spend 15 hours a week worrying about their income. Yep, financial stress. 15 hours a week. Now, that's a lot. It doesn't seem like a lot. Because look at it this way. You got 24 hours in a day. So let's do some good old math. Shout out to math. Okay, let's do some math here. So you got 24 hours in a week times 7 days a week. So you got 168 hours in a week. You're spending 15 of that worrying about money. This is based on a study done by good old Scotiabank. Now let's get into the article here. Canadians now worry about their money 15 hours a week on average, and up to 10 hours during the same period last year. Now, last year, we were kind of getting out of the pandemic stage. Now, I wish they would actually did this study during 2020 and 2019. That would have been a good, range to kind of see where our mindset is, I guess. But anyway, did it up till last year. So Scotiabank's fourth annual concern poll findings show Canadians who worry most about money spend most of their time worrying about covering regular costs, which is 44%, paying off debt, 39%, and setting aside money for emergencies, 38%. Since July 2021, there has been a noticeable increase on average weekly hours that Canadians spend stressing about their finances. Now, me personally, yeah, I do stress like I'm like everybody else. I stress by kind of stress when I'm in the bathroom. Listen, I'm just playing. But you know what, though? Honestly, and this is just me, I'm not a financial advisor at all. if you plan what you have to do, that will definitely reduce stress. Like if you have a budget, a set budget, if you know what your wants and needs are and you're able to separate them, it will definitely be able to reduce the stress. Now, let's continue with the article here. In all, 26% of Canadians report having trouble sleeping due to financial stress. Now, this is actually interesting. Boomers substantially worry less about their finances than Gen Z, millennials, and Gen Xers. Now, I know a few videos in the past I came down on baby boomers. Pause. But it looks like the boomer mindset kind of played a key role. Because with baby boomers, they were able to plan a little bit better. Now, again, baby boomers lived through quite a stressful time in history. So they were able to build that mindset in order to not only save, but budget. Now, budgeting is very key in regards to saving money. Now, the problem is that nowadays we have way too much options. Now, yes, I actually touched on this before, and I feel I have to go on it. I have to touch on it again. We have too much options in our society. Now, back in the baby boomer days, yeah, we're going way back there. They didn't have Uber Eats. They didn't have all these food delivery services. They didn't have all these. We didn't have so much access to food, for one thing. Yeah, we're going in on food today a little bit. You pretty much had to cook. And the sad thing is, y'all don't know how to cook anymore. Now, ladies, your mammy didn't teach you how to cook. Fellas, you don't know how to cook either. And you pick up females that don't know how to cook. So y'all be losing. Not only that, y'all don't know how to budget either. Now, again, when it comes to budgeting, I'm not gonna go too bad on you guys, because technically the good old school system failed you on that. Yes. I'm going in hard on everybody today. Now, the school system definitely failed you guys, because instead of teaching you how to budget and how to save money, they're teaching you home ec instead. They're teaching you how to sew. Why don't they teach you how to balance a frickin' checkbook? They don't teach you how to do that. And of course, we all know why. Yes, we all know why. Yes, because they make money off you when you have to pay interest. But anyway, let's not get in too much into that. Let us stay focused on the article at hand. Now, of course, so baby boomers, they worry a lot less. Men and women experience financial stress differently. 26% versus 20% respectively. So basically, men do stress a little bit more about finances, it looks like. Now, reason for that is because, well, it could be a lot of things. It could also be because usually men have high stress jobs. And plus, y'all fellas who have, a stressful household and have demanding females that are in the house. Yeah, I went there. We'll stress out a little bit more. Now, it also could be another thing as well, is that usually with males, they are the head of the household, the breadwinner. So there's a little bit more stress on them as well, because it's the same thing like, you're a leader of the pack. You have to make sure everybody's fed, bills are paid and whatnot. So that kind of probably would contribute to the raising of the stress level. Now, we're going to Alberta now. While Albertans are most concerned, 32% of Quebecers are less likely to think about their financial conditions, give them a lot of worry. So I guess it also depends on where you live as well. Because different regions of Canada, and then this goes for the US as well, different regions, you have different costs, you have different expenses. Now, I know in Quebec, the car insurance is quite cheap. That's because to get your license, it is more expensive. Bruh. Yeah, exactly. It is a little bit more expensive. Now, the burden of soaring daily expenses on Canadians. Canadians continue to feel the impact of higher prices on their wallets, and this is leading to more time spending worrying. For most Canadians, their income is not kept pace with the rising costs of what they're buying, including groceries, gas, continuing the biggest drivers to the biggest strain on households, which is true because obviously gas, you use that for commuting. And groceries, y'all need groceries to live. So obviously, of course, that's going to be a major catalyst in the stress level. Now, in this economic climate, most Canadians, and that's 72%, are searching for ways to stretch their budgets. And the majority are very concerned about the growing cost of living, and that's 73%. The number of jobs added to the market each month has helped to lower Canada's unemployment rate, but the country's citizens still don't see their wages improving at the rate that keeps up with inflation. In Canada, the cost of living is growing faster than the income, according to roughly 3/4 of people. Wow. They ain't lying here, guys. They ain't lying here. That's why I was telling you guys, you have to be able to have a side hustle. And I can't stress this enough. Now, I actually mentioned this on several of my videos. Now, of course, I am no means a financial advisor. But I do study human behavior. I'm a people studier. And no, I didn't go 4 years to school for that. Yeah, I'm going there. I went there. But all joking aside, it is not possible. Well, actually, it is possible. If you're a single individual, especially if you're a single male, us guys, we can survive easily because we're able to. It doesn't take a lot for us to be happy. We'd be happy with a bowl of ramen noodles, and that's the fact because I like my ramen noodles anyway. But that being said, it is not easy to survive on one job nowadays. And this article states exactly what I've been saying for the past little while. You definitely need some sort of side hustle. And I stress this. In so many of my videos, and I'm stressing it again because literally it's right in front of you. It clearly sits there. The cost of living is growing faster than your income. Now, in order, I guess, to face less stress, you have to make your income either grow faster than the cost of living or at least coincide with it. Now, the only way to do that is to have something on the side. Now, I'm going a little bit off topic here. And of course, my little caricature is kind of tripping out here. You know what? Hold on a second. I'm gonna fix that for you guys because it looks like it could be the lighting. Give me a second. Yeah, it's definitely the lighting. And yeah, my little character should be good now. There we go. Kind of glitching out, but you know what? It's okay. There we go. Okay, there we go. We good now. We good now. Sorry about that, but you know what? I'm looking on the camera. It's kind of driving me nuts that he keeps on going to the side, and I'm not going to the side. But let me get back on topic here. Now, again, in order to have your income kind of coincide with inflation, with the cost of living, you have to have something on the side. Capitalize off your talents. And I've mentioned this before, and I'm going to do it again. Again, I'm going a little bit off topic here, but let me go here. Hold on a second. Now, this is the one of the ways you can literally capitalize off your talents. Now, obviously, there's a site called Fiverr. Now, with Fiverr, this basically allows you to outsource yourself to companies. If you're good at web design, you can easily promote your services on here. If you're good at, even if you're not good at anything, which I find it very hard to believe because everybody's good at something. Even if you're not good at anything, you can easily, here, I'm going to give you some free game here because this is Money Monday and I owe you guys for not having an episode last week. So look at this. Check this out. Transcription. Look how much these people are charging. Now we're going to go just to a random one here. So we'll go to this one. So apparently it's Fiverr's choice. So we're going to go in here. Now this person will transcribe your audio and video. Now, you guys are probably wondering what that is. So basically they'll put text on your video. Or they'll break down your video or your audio into text. Anybody could literally do this. This is not hard. And they're charging $7. And this is for 10 minutes or less. So apparently there's a premium one, which is $114. And this person will transcribe your video up to 120 minutes into text. Now you're telling me you can't do this? This is not hard. This is very easy. And this person is obviously making quite a bit of money because look how many reviews this person has. This person has almost 5,000 reviews. And as early as 3 days ago. 3 days ago. You're telling me you can't do this? I just gave you guys free game here. Capitalize off your talents. And here, I'm going to go here again. Check this out. Website design. Or even graphic design. People are making money. They're making money here, guys. Now, what are you guys doing? Yeah, I know you guys are watching me right now, which is cool. I do appreciate the viewership. But what are you doing when you click off my face? This is not hard to do. Yeah, you're probably saying that, oh, that's only $7. Or that's only $28. Or this person is charging $57. What is this for again? Okay, this is for basically a graphic design. Every little bit counts, guys. Even for this basic package here. $7. $7. For all you guys in the States, that's basically a carton of eggs. That is literally a carton of eggs for you guys for literally probably only 5 minutes. Because obviously this is for a simple design. And there's ways you could actually make this design a lot easier. I'm not going to get into that because I want to give you guys game, but I want to give you guys everything. I'm pretty sure we're all smart and we can figure it out on our own. But literally, there's ways to make money out here. Now, I actually know this person as well. I knew her for a long time. She's actually making these candles. And they're in the shape of cakes and everything. And I was going to promote her, but I don't have her permission to do so. I don't know. I'm not sure if she probably would love the promotion. But she basically is doing a side hustle as well. And this is a person who used to make almost $200,000 a year. She used to work for Google. That's all I'm saying. Yet, she actually was doing, and she still is doing stuff on the side. Because that's the way you make money. That's the way you're going to be able to weather the storm that we're having right now in our economy. Now, I'm going to keep stressing about this. This is not going to be the last time. Because I feel that I have to knock it into you guys' heads who are not listening to me. I want us all to be successful. I don't want any of us to be one of these statistics worrying about money. There's more things in life to worry about. Money shouldn't be one of them because this, believe it or not, this is something that you can control. You can control this. You could step in and you can fix this. Now, inflation you can't fix. That's the good old government's job. That's the good old government's job. And the question is, are they actually doing anything about it?
Nope.
No, of course not. They're not doing anything about it. But anyway, we're not gonna get into that part. But that being said, this is something we can change. This is something we can fix. This is something we can take control of. Now, just finishing the article here. Where am I? There we go. Although 1 in 5 Canadians anticipate their financial status will worsen in the upcoming 6 months, and affordability is undoubtedly an issue for them. To avoid these things, they need in order to afford the things they need, 57% of Canadians make minimal sacrifices on the things they want. Now, this is a very key here. Minimal sacrifices. You have to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice in order to get what you want. You have to. It's common sense, for God's sake. Anyway, with so much spent worrying, Canadians find peace of mind by speaking to a financial advisor. Who can help them achieve their financial goals? A simple conversation can alleviate worrisome questions about their financial future and free up substantial amounts of time. Now, the reason why they say this, of course, is because this was a study done by good old Scotiabank. Now, this article obviously could have been selfless promotion. But they are right, though. They are right. Now, with financial advisor, honestly, again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I think this is something that you can do on your own as long as you make sacrifices, not minimal sacrifices, actual sacrifices, have a plan, have a budget, think smarter, then you can weather this storm that we're going through. You don't need no financial advisor. You don't need none. Because honestly, the first thing a financial advisor is going to tell you is to go invest.
Bruh.
And is it time to invest right now? No, it's not time to invest right now. And of course, I'm not a financial advisor, but I ain't investing in anything right now. Now, if you do have some spare dinero on the side and you want to buy some stock because they're at bargain basement prices right now, you're free to do so, but just be prepared to lose it, just in case. Listen, it's the same thing with any investment. You have to be prepared for the worst and be happy with the results when it does actually happen and it does go your way. But actually, honestly, I thought this was a very interesting article because this does kind of hit home because, you know, me being a Canuck, shout out to me. Anyway, it did kind of hit home because this actually proves no matter where you live. Now, I know predominantly majority of my viewers are in the U.S. I shout out to you guys. And I think some in the UK based on my good old analytics. Yes, I do study the analytics sometimes and see where you guys are at. Yeah, I'm watching you guys. But I kind of hit home when I saw Canadians. I'm like, even Canadians stress? Because you don't really hear much about Canadians stressing about anything because we are a very happy people. We are also a very humble people. So it was kind of weird seeing this, but it was definitely an eye-opener. But yeah, so it kind of enforces what I've been telling you guys from months and months and months. You got to be prepared because you don't want to be one of these people. You don't want to be one of these people stressing. There's more to life than stress. Hell, we just got out of a pandemic. Some people think we're still in a pandemic, but that's neither here or there. But all joking aside, there's more. There's other things you can stress about. Stress about something you can't control, and don't stress about things that you can control. This is easily manageable. You don't have to stress as long as you have a strong budget. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's Money Monday. I do again apologize for last week, but your boy needed a break. And your boy's kind of working on a secret project as well. I had to put that. But anyway, that's going to be it for today's episode. Shout out to good old RedpillCanuck.com, our daily pill, where we have our past Red Pill Canuck videos and our Money Mondays on here as well. All here for your viewing pleasure. And, of course, shout out to everybody on good old Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We are almost updated. As you probably see, there's nothing up there yet, but I'm doing everything on the back end. And I'm going to do basically one massive upload. You're probably going to wake up one morning. It's like, hey, where'd all this come from? Anyway, hit the like button on the way out and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next one. Later. Thanks for watching. Make sure you smash that like button. And to check out our more recent uploads, check here on the top left. And to check out our playlist, check here on the top right. And make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And also check out our Quick Hits channel, which is also located down below for our more bite-sizable content. I'll see you guys in the next one.